Hey y'all, welcome to the Style Chronicles. Today I wanted to recreate the Stila look. It was the Diamond Dust Magnificent Metal Stila look that I wore for my anniversary this past weekend. Took some pictures of it, posted on Instagram in a haul about a week ago. It's the Stila Magnificent Metals Glitter and Glow Liquid Eyeshadow. It's just a beautiful kind of, it's called Diamond Dust, but it's like, I don't know, it's got some gold and some silver in it, but it's a little bit more cool toned than gold, really. So it's just, you know, it's a beautiful, beautiful color to have and to use and to wear, and I love it. I do kind of a cut crease with it. It's a half cut crease. So I hope you enjoy it. I hope it's nothing too difficult. I don't think it's very difficult to follow, but it is a lot of steps. So it does take a little bit of learning curve. I have it down to a very fast application when I do it and put my foundation on and then my eyebrows. Obviously, I'm just going to go in with a couple of shadows. To start, I'm going to use the Lorac Pro Matte palette, which I've had for some time now, but I feel like these colors are easily dupeable, the top ones and the black. So I feel like if you have really 3 shades of brown, a cream, and a good black, you can recreate this look. With Bare, I'm going to go in underneath my eyebrows and just pop that into place right there. And then I just smooth it all over my lid. A light blending brush, that latte color right here, I'm going to go in with that and just kind of carve out my crease a little bit. Not too exact, so I'm just kind of placing color where my crease would be. You guys know I have very hooded eyes, so my crease is very, very small. I don't have like a very deep eye area. Now with my MAC 221 brush, which is a lot smaller, so it lets me get into the crease area a little bit better, but it's also a little bit more dense to kind of really kind of go in there and make the crease a little bit more defined. So that first color just kind of creates an area for the crease. This color is going to really define the crease. So I'm going to go in with Corduroy, which is the next shade of brown. And like I said, 3 shades of brown. So you need a dark, medium, and that kind of light color that you saw me go in right now with. So this is the medium shade. And that's going to go starting from the outer corner inward, just to kind of create a halo type of crease. And I use my 224, it's my trusty MAC blending brush, and I just want to soften the edges of that shadow that I wrapped around up here. Just soften them, make them blend a little bit better into my lid, so that was getting a little too cool tone for me. I needed to pick up Brown Script by MAC, which is a little bit more red. I've already added it here, and it just warms up my eye a little bit more. The Diamond Dust glitter is very cool toned naturally because it's got so much silver and crystal pigment in it that I really want warm to be the focus around the eyeshadow. So I like to go in with a very warm brown in my crease area for that reason. So this is what, and I will just blend that together with my 224. Now with this brush, this is basically it's the 221. It's just a Tarte version. This is the unicorn handled brush that I am in love with, but it's easier for me to use this to do my outer corner, and I'm going to use that very dark, very black, it's called Jet Black shade, from out here, and I'm going to get it on the tip of my brush. And then I'm just going to go in on the diagonal right here and create this kind of outer V. Do you see the placement? I do the same thing on the other side. And this is just to create more depth on the outer corner of my eye. And you can see I do kind of a line down here, and then I bring it up here, and it really does create like a V shape on that outer corner. Same thing on the other side. And then you just want to go in and with that same brush blend that color. Something that might be a little tricky for some, but I've added color, I've created my crease. Now I have to go in and kind of create myself a lid, and I do that using concealer. I use my MAC Studio Fix, or not Studio Fix, the MAC Pro Longwear concealer, and I just pumped a little bit of it out into this little container. And then I use a concealer brush. This is a Ofra makeup concealer brush. I just go in with the tip of that, and I place it here, and you're gonna see, do you see that? You just place the color. And this is going to create some lid space for me to apply that glitter onto. And basically, I'm kind of creating a cut crease, but I'm not really creating the cut crease out here. It's just the inner corner that I'm working with. So I'm going to use this brush to create the line. Like that. And then you will use your finger to just use colors from this palette because they're just there, and they're very available. But this is just white, and there's a white in the palette too. I'm just going to use this one. This is from the Trolls collection, the matte collection. And that's just going to go on top of that concealer. It sets it on the lid and also gives you a white base for the shadow that you're going to apply next. So there you use the Stila Diamond Dust. I'm going to get another little brush just because I don't like using the applicator on my eye. I feel like my eyeshadows might taint the color, or I know last night I stung my eye with my shampoo, so this one's really irritated. I just don't want to like introduce bacteria into it or anything like that. So even though it has a very nice wand, and I have used it to apply shadow, I just don't want to pick up pigment, especially since I have some dark browns out there. So I just grab this and I go in with the brush and I get it onto the tip of the brush, and that gives me a little bit more control too, because you don't have to use like such a short wand. And that I just go in and I tap onto my lid where I want to place it, and you can see automatically how beautiful that looks. It is just such a pretty glitter to work with, a very pretty color. And if I had not applied the concealer with the white base underneath, you wouldn't see the glitter as pale silver as it is. It would show up a little bit more pale gold because it just blends in with your skin tone and it kind of reflects that. So this one especially, it's very important what you apply it over because it just kind of takes on whatever color you've used as a base. I'm just going to work with MAC 221, and I'm going to take some of the brown and just work around the edge of where I've placed that shadow, just to help blend it in a little bit. And then some of that black that I have right here, I'm going to take that on the outer corner and blend that in a little bit, just to deepen it and also to help myself blend some of that shadow in. Okay, we dust that off. Now I'm going to take this and literally flick it inward this way to help that blend. Now if I was to drag it outward this way, a lot of that pigment would come over into the black, and I'm just trying to keep it together. So the same thing. I do go in with concealer and I place it in the whole V shape under my eye. I bring this along here and clean up the outer. I use a pencil brush and a eyeliner brush. This is a 212 by MAC, and also I think it's a 219. It's so old, the number's worn off. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with the 212 and that black color, a little bit of the chocolate mixed in there because I want some brown and some black. And then right here underneath my lower lash line, I'm just going to stamp it on around there. Like I'm going to go in with that pencil brush, and I'm going to get some of that brown script that I used to warm everything up. I'm going to grab that. I'm going to use that on my lower lash line, which I need my mirror for that. Okay, and this pencil brush just blends out that black line I created, and it just makes depth. It creates like a depth underneath my lower. I went ahead, finished the eyeliner, and applied my lashes and my mascara. And I take whatever was left on that brush that I applied glitter with, and I just pop it into my inner corners. I like for my inner corners to be very bright. So this right here, I usually use a white eyeshadow just to pop it in here whenever I do like regular everyday looks. And then whenever it's glitter, I always drag the glitter in the inner corner, and sometimes even down into my tear duct, because I just like the way that it looks. And that is pretty much all of my eye that I'm going to work on. Next up are my cheeks, and I went ahead and did my blush. Crazy, because I've usually always been such a MAC blush person, but this shade. It's called Party by Tarte. This was a Sephora birthday gift this year. This shade has become life. It is just so beautiful. It's natural, but it's, you know, that flush of pink. It just looks really good. So I like to put that on as my blush. For lips, I'm going to use my MAC Dervish lip liner, which is just a very pretty, it's kind of your lips, but a little pinker in shade. So there you have it. And then, because I feel like I need some real pretty pink on my lips, I'm going to use the Smashbox Pink Drink. Okay, that's a song. Look, I hope you guys enjoyed that. I know it seems like a lot. It seems like I went through so many steps for my eyeshadow, but honestly, I can do it in about 15 minutes and just have my face ready. Not my entire face in 15 minutes, but my eyeshadow for the most part, the cut crease and everything, I have it down to a science, so I can do it very, very quickly with all different kind of shades. So I could easily go from the black that I put here to a very deep brown and bring in, you know, blue glitter, green glitter, purple glitter, fuchsia. Really, you can just adapt it to anything that you like to do. I have a tutorial on blue that I wore for my birthday this year, which is the exact same Stila Magnificent Metals, but it's called Into the Blue, and it's just that pop of blue on the inner corners. So you can just kind of use so many different things and incorporate so many different colors and just make it your own very, very easily. So this is one of my absolute favorite looks to wear, and I have no shame, like no shame. I will wear glitter all day long. I don't care if it's, you know, too fancy or too much. I love, 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 love a good glitter eyelid. So to me, it's not extra AF. It is just awesome for daytime wear. So that is it. I hope you guys enjoyed that. I'll do a close-up shot of my, I don't know how much closer I can get without getting too blurry, but that is my overall eye. I hope you enjoyed that. Like I said, thank you so much for watching, and let me know what else you would like for me to recreate in a makeup tutorial. So thank you so much for watching. If you are not already subscribed, please consider subscribing. And if you do subscribe or you are a subscriber, please hit that notification bell so that you get notified of any new videos as soon as they hit YouTube. So thank you so much, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.